A lot of you are probably wondering why you're seeing me so soon already during the week. And if you're not wondering, well, now you probably are wondering because I just brought it up. And if you're still not wondering, I'm going to tell you anyway.
Okay.
So normally, what I'll do in my diet is I'll normally cook like 6 days in the week. This is all for like gym. I guess there are still quite a lot of people that don't understand that, the reason why I don't post as much is because I'm normally cooking because I'm kind of just cooking for like gym progress and everything. Eating out doesn't really help me with that because it kind of lacks like protein. It's always just kind of carbs and fats and stuff. It doesn't give me what I'm looking for. But now what my idea is just to basically just provide myself with enough protein by myself, and then I can go out and eat. Now, it's not just about the protein. Obviously, you have to just watch the calories overall, but protein is the big thing that I look out for when I'm following my diet. The thing is, like I said, you'll just get so much rice, or like, maybe your your tomatoes and egg will only have like 2 eggs or something, which give you like 14, 12 grams of protein or whatever. I'm a big boy. I need more than that. So I tend to do a lot of experimenting with the food that I make to try and, I guess, give me a high protein diet without having to use up a lot of calories. So now what the plan is like I said, I have this one meal that I make. It's pretty good. I kind of messed up a bit today, but again, like I said, for the protein, it's perfect. It's just chicken breast. Chicken breast is like one of the best sources, a chicken breast and a protein shake. Just with those alone pretty much gets me to like 212 grams of protein. And then I'm only around 1,600 calories or something. So that gives me like, well, if I stick to like, I guess my usual kind of daily amount of calories that I'm trying to do right now, that would give me like 800 calories to play with for dinner. And I think even that in itself is quite extreme. 2,400 calories for a person my size is quite an extreme number. But my thing is, as long as it's sustainable, as long as I'm not dying of hunger and, I'm screaming in my bed that I'm hungry and stuff, then I don't really mind. How you doing, by the way? Y'all look amazing. Tell you what though, I do not appreciate being out at this time because humidity. I'm not used to having to wait for traffic lights for so long. From where I'm from, which isn't like a super big city or anything, I don't have to wait this long for the lights to change. It's normally a lot faster. I feel like I waste so much of my life waiting at traffic lights. 你好。什么？哦，不要，现在我想走一走。现在我想吃饭。Whoa. Oh, this is a cool place. Wow, there's a lot going on here, isn't there? Wow. Ooh. There's just like a lot of like group eating and stuff. This is cool. I think this is like the first time I've actually seen such a dense kind of food area. So yeah, this is a place that's not too far from me, but since exploring is something that I'm only really doing now, this is the first time that I'm coming across it. It's kind of a way out, not near, but quite near. And just, yeah, I mean, I can imagine coming here a bit more often. There's just so much going on. It's kind of wild. And yeah, there are just so many restaurants, but these kind of restaurants, they're all the kind of ones that you'd come to with like friends and stuff. You see, like, they've got all like the big tables and everything. Everyone will be sharing stuff. So I mean, yeah, I could obviously come here and do a little mukbang myself, but yeah, you probably want to come here with friends. So here, there's a few more stools. So here they have like 东北鲜饼, 冰粉, 烧饼, 冷面, 肉夹馍. Oh, and also they have like the roasted oysters. Hold on. 你好，现在我想看一下。
看一下是什么？
哦，是给是冷面、肉夹馍，烤生蚝。哦，
生蚝。
这些看起来好吃。
你的国语学得很好。
哎，还好。所以一份有几个？
一份12个，像这种30，这种40。
哦，所以一份12个。
12个，对。
哇，好多啊。
可以6份，可以6个。
哦，所以6个是小份。
半打，对，可以半打。
所以6个是小份吗？
半打嘛，一半嘛。
那是多少钱？
这个15块，这个26个。
那辛辣6个。
要哪一种？要15的还是20的？
什么？
要这一种还是这种？这种15块钱6个，这种20块钱6个。
这边。
这个是吗？
对对对。
嗯
Look at that.
要辣椒吗？
要。
吃的辣不辣？
挺辣，别放那么多，不想拉肚子。这先生你加什么？蒜末吗？
对。
哦。
你放的正常辣。正常辣。
正常辣，好。Yeah, this is the first time I'm actually doing this where like I'm actually sat down on a little plastic stool eating outside. So what we're getting here is oysters. I don't normally, like I said, I don't normally eat oysters, but why not? You know, with how good they were looking, they add garlic, chili, some cut onions or spring onions, green onions, there we go. So I was just like, yeah, you know, they look good, they're appetizing, and I don't really know what else I want to eat, so I might as well just get something. Just yeah. Alright, so here they are. These are the grilled oysters. You can see they add a little bit of chili, a whole layer of garlic, some green onions. Yeah, it does look very appetizing. Now, I do kind of feel like I'm not really the guy to be judging seafood too much. I'm not really very knowledgeable when it comes to seafood. So I'll just kind of give my honest opinion based on the very little knowledge that I have with seafood. Oh, can I pick this up? Is it too hot? Oh, okay, that's okay. Okay. So, so yeah. Alright, so let's try it. Get out. Ooh. Well, now see, it's hard for me to know because again, I don't really eat seafood a lot, but it kind of feels like I'm getting a fresh sort of vibe. I may be just talking rubbish. I may just not know what I'm talking about, but I feel like I get like a little kind of taste of like some sort of citrusy flavor. I'm not sure what that's from. The garlic flavor, there's quite a lot in there. There's a lot of juice coming from the oyster. It doesn't really feel like it's too fat, like too fatty, heavy. It definitely kind of feels like a light snack, which I guess, you know, is probably why you buy it in a large quantity. A little savory. The chili is not actually as hot as I thought. I mean, you said this is like the normal sort of chili level, and I guess because of what I had earlier, I had some red chilies and like it was like super spicy. I got a little bit intimidated, but I have to remember that eating chilies outside aren't actually that bad. They're like really soft. Little bits of like, little chewy bits in there, but overall it's pretty soft. I feel like there's like a little sort of like a seafoody flavor, but I'm mainly I think tasting like the kind of citrusy flavor from wherever, and the garlic mainly. You see from the other side all the chili and stuff on there. This was 15 RMB, and altogether I got 6. So 15 RMB is what, probably like a pound something. I would just assume it's cheap, because I feel like everything that I eat is cheap. I mean, does that sound like a good price? Must be, right? And the last one. Get out, there we go. Alright, so I need to make sure that I remember to do this more often, so I'm going to do it now. Hold on, show you the restaurant that we're going to go to. Yeah. But yeah, you know, in case anyone ever wants to, I don't know, come here. It's, yeah. You sit in the table, in the corner. So So with it being a dumpling place, obviously we're going to look into getting some dumplings. And I'll take a look and see what else they have as well. So I think I have an idea already what I want to get. Yeah.
吃什么？
等一下，现在我看你的菜单。那你推荐什么？
扫这个。
啊，我已经炒了。
对。
那你推荐什么？
行。现在没时间。
OK。
我没拿。
没有特别吗？
没有。
韭菜肉汤饺。Do I get a large portion or small portion? We'll go for a small portion. Why not? Okay. So we're gonna get the jjajangmyeon and then the 韭菜肉汤饺. So altogether that is 30 RMB. That's not bad. 哦，点好了。
啊，好的。你这普通话说好。
谢谢。
前面有菜。前面有菜自己叫。
哦，什么菜？
还行吗？
这个菜是免费的吗？
免费的。
哦，那我试一下。哦，还有这个吗？这个也是免费的吗？
这10块。
哦，10块。
对。
那这个呢？
这个是赠的。
哦。
这个不要钱。
Okay. 那我拿一点点。So this is free. You can just get as much of this as you want. So this is tofu with some carrots, onions, and something green. I'm not too sure what it is. I can't tell from this. Oh, get in. Oh. Okay. So yeah, this is free. This is tofu with the mixed vegetables. I imagine it's going to be kind of sourish. Yeah. It's a little bit sour. By the way, it's cold. I'm pretty sure you probably would have guessed it, but let me just make that clear. With the raw onions, you get a little bit of that flavor from the onions, but honestly, you mainly get like the sour flavor from whatever the sauce is. And the tofu feels like it's pretty juicy as well. You bite into it and then like it feels like a whole bunch of juice comes out of it. Oh, 谢谢. Ow. Ooh, how did she carry that? This is hot. So I'll wait for my jjajangmyeon, and then once that's arrived, then I'll try this out. I say try it. I've tried it before, not from here. In fact, no, I've tried obviously dumplings. I've obviously tried dumplings, and I'm pretty sure I've also tried this filling of dumplings. This is the Chinese chives and pork. Pretty sure I've had that. It's a very common thing to get, I feel like. But yeah, I don't normally have it with soup. Normally I would just have the dumplings by themselves. I just kind of raw. I would just have the dumplings without the soup. But I thought having the soup, you know, get a bit of juice. Did I tell you you look good today? Because you look good today. Here are the soup dumplings. Oh, so these are the soup dumplings. And then this is the 老北京炸酱面. Okay, so the soup itself is honestly very, very plain, very bland. I feel like I kind of get a little taste of some of the vegetables maybe, but there's not really much flavor with the soup. So now let's actually try the dumpling. So the dumplings obviously will have a lot more flavor. The pork, juicy, the chives. Delicious. By the way, you know this is a small portion? This is that small. 15 RMB. So yeah, the soup, I'm not really too much of a fan of. There's just not really much flavor with it. The dumplings themselves, I mean, I'm telling you, dumplings in general are just delicious. But just based off of this, I do prefer not having the soup with it. I do prefer just having the dumpling by itself. Now you have the dumpling by itself, and then you add some soy sauce or chili oil or vinegar, you know, to give it a little bit more moisture. So this is a very big bowl. I remember when I went to that other restaurant where I had the jjajangmyeon. I'm pretty sure that the price was probably somewhere similar, but I don't think the portion was anything like this. Like this is like super packed with noodles, man. All right, let's give it a try. So straight away, this already isn't like my favorite jjajangmyeon. The jjajangmyeon that I'm used to eating feels like it would be more savory. This doesn't feel as savory as what I've eaten, and this kind of feels more, did I say bitter? Like, it doesn't feel like I have as much of the meaty savouriness that I would normally have when I'd order jjajangmyeon from other places. It's definitely not like my favourite jjajangmyeon. Yeah, it's not really very special at all, to be honest. I guess like if I had to compare it to the other ones, then I'd say that, yeah, this one's quite disappointing. Like in terms of volume, you get a large volume, but in terms of like the quality of the taste, yeah. The thing is, like, you know, I'm not saying that that means that jjajangmyeon overall isn't like good. Because other times I've eaten it, it's been delicious. And as I actually go to Beijing and like get a portion from there, it's hard to know what the actual taste is supposed to be like. It's not bad, but it's not like great. It's not like exceptional or anything. It's very basic. Like, you know, it's a little savory flavor, some sort of kind of bitterness to it. I guess that comes from the sauce, which is unfamiliar to me. Yeah, and I feel like there's just maybe for the amount of noodles that I have here, maybe there's not enough meat, unless all the meat is just buried at the bottom. Should I start rating my food? I'm scared to do ratings because I feel like it would just be really inaccurate. Like, I'd end up having numbers that would overlap. Or like I'd have one that would be rated higher than another and then be like, oh, so you like this more? And I was like, nah. I was like, well, your numbers are rubbish then. Yeah, I know, that's why I haven't done them yet. Like, if you're gonna rate something and you're gonna give it a solid number out of 10, you have to be prepared to stand on business. Yeah, this wouldn't be a very high rated jjajangmyeon. So I had to compare this jjajangmyeon to the other jjajangmyeon that I ate in one of my other videos. The first one that I ate was much better. And that's everything done. 吃完了. Bye bye. Yeah, you know, hopefully this will be something I can do more often. We'll kind of see. You know, I'm gonna be monitoring my my weight. Now, to be honest, today was not today, but I ate too much this evening. I was only supposed to get like one thing, and I ended up getting 2, and then I had the oysters. Not that I think the oysters are gonna be super bad, but yeah, I just ate more than I was expecting to. But it is what it is, and that's fine. It's whatever. All right, that's enough of that. I'm heading off. So thanks for watching, everyone. Catch you all next time. Peace. Y'all look good today. Aha.